Good morning. My name is Ali Modares. I'm the Director of Urban Studies Program, and I want to welcome you to the 2000 edition of our Urban Studies Forum. Before I fully offer my welcoming remark, I'd like to invite our Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jill Purdy, to provide her welcoming remarks to you.
Thank you, Dr. Modares. Good morning. It's wonderful to see you all here this morning. This event represents the best of what we can be as a community, where we have an engaged university with amazing faculty and students convening an opportunity to connect across our community with many different institutions and municipalities and work together on the problems of our day to try to make the world a better place. It just is such a wonderful, exciting event, and I appreciate you all being here. You wouldn't be here if you weren't aware that the world we create for our youth today affects what our world will be tomorrow. And I look forward to joining you for as much as the day as possible in these exciting conversations where we listen and talk and learn. Thank you for coming.
Well, once again, welcome to an event that we've been anticipating and looking forward to for quite some time. And I can tell you that practically from the day I arrived in this region, it was clear to me that one thing that identifies this region as being different, that intentional or unintentional, it has invited a lot of families and a lot of youth to this area. 1 out of 5 residents of Pierce County are 15 or younger. This is a region that's attracting population in 30s with their children here. These are millennials who actually get tired of living in the middle of the city, and they move to the edges and bring their children and family with them. And my hope is that through the conversation that we have today, we can begin to think about a future in which we intentionally and purposefully plan and design cities and all the services that go with it to create the sort of environment that gets inherited by children and by youth. One of the major factors that when you look at somebody who is in their teen years or earlier, you have to realize these are the folks who are going to be running the cities and running the affairs. For those of us who are older, our social security depends on them. So I hope that you are kind to yourself and understand that they need to succeed in order for you to succeed. But more importantly, is something that we need to understand, that good and bad, ugly and otherwise, that we leave behind, they inherit, and they have to either fix it, take care of it, or decide that we made a mistake and erase it. And the more we leave for them to erase, the more energy goes for them. Every time I look at our waterfront, I am reminded how much work we have to do and how much they have to do in terms of remediation of the environments that we inherit. As one of the colleagues one time said, the future global climate agreements will be signed by individuals who are actually in our midst. This sort of environments that we leave behind, the economy that we leave behind, they will inherit. So hopefully we can be kind to them and kind to ourselves and think about youth friendliness not as a one-day event, but a multiple sets of events and a lifelong commitment to something that every species understands really well. Hopefully our species understand the importance of focusing on youth and the survival of our cultures and societies that we create. With that in mind, I want to first begin to thank the students who are with us. We look forward to hearing from you and understanding how you see the world and what do you think it would take to make it a better place. Your view is more important than any of us because you are the ones who will inherit this world. And my apologies from my generation to you. I want to sort of start the day with a lot of thank yous, and so I need you to bear with me. So in addition to my thank to the students who are here, I want to start with our Urban Studies Advisory Board. Those of you who are in the audience, please stand up so I can recognize you. Thank you so much for all you do and the support that you provide to this program and also allow us to do the kind of work that we do as an urban serving university. We are the face of that mission, and we hope that you continue your support to us and for us. I want to thank particularly Tanya Duran, the Executive Director of Children's Museum. She is a partner not just for this event, but throughout the work that we've been doing, and the partnership that we're creating is hopefully a lifelong commitment between what she does and what our institution does. I want to thank Professor Stuart Aitken, who will be introduced later on properly, for coming to us and delivering to us his thoughts on the matter. He's a very well-known scholar on this topic, and his perspectives and his research would be quite important and enrich the conversation that we have today. I want to thank my colleagues, Professor Harrington, Jan Dierwechter, and Matt Kelly, the three who have worked very hard to put the event together this year, and I'm thankful for all the work that they have done. And Tanya, thank you for your support of the event again. Julia Smith and Carly Johnson, you probably won't see them very much, but Julia, I see right there. Thank you so much for all the work you've done and contributed to the organization of the event. We would not function well without the two individuals that I mentioned, so thank you so much. Absolutely. Urban Studies faculty members who are in the audience, could you please stand up if you're here? There you are. Thank you for your support and being here. Civitas volunteers, this is our student club. Those of you who are here, please stand up so I can recognize. Thank you so much for all the work that you do. Mr. Jeffrey Hilton, he is the timekeeper for us, so thank you so much for doing that work. I know you enjoy getting people off the stage, so, so thank you for that. And Urban Studies students, all of you, please get up. Thank you all for your support and for the work that you do and being a member of our family. We thank you for the continued commitment to our program. Our students are part of the family and we enjoy having them. Now, I have to also thank people who have allowed our events to happen and have been a continuous support. And this year specifically, I'd like to thank Pierce County Regional Council, Corsmo Corporation, thank you, Milt. Corsmo Construction, John and Scott, thank you so much. AHBL, Sean Comfort has always been a great supporter of our program, and we thank him for that. BCRA and Stuart Young, thank you so much. Bow Architects, David Bow is right there. Thank you, David. Conversations regarding Tacoma. I'd like members of the Conversations regarding Tacoma to stand up. Are you here? Aaron, Josh. Thank you so much for being here. I need to deliver a little message that they don't know I was going to deliver. This is an organization that partners with us, and the topics that we pick, they continue. And like us, they're committed to this topic. And I heard from them, and I confirmed it this morning, that they will carry the youth-friendly focus for multiple years as a part of Tacoma's conversation. So thank you for your commitment to that and keeping us on the topic. Dwyer, Pemberton, and Colson, thank you for your support. FLT Properties, Gray Lumber Company, Helix Design Group, New Land Communities, and Safe Streets, who actually helped with the events of today. So thank you so much for that. Last but not least, I want to thank Columbia Bank for your generous offer of scholarship to our students. I think I see, there you are. Thank you for your support, another board member of ours. With that, I will get off the stage and wish all of us a great conversation. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much again for being here.